Hey, what's up, treasure hunters? So today I'm going to go over how to ship large paintings. Now, I've gotten a lot of questions on how I can ship artwork, how to keep the costs down, how to package them so they don't get damaged. I just sold this piece here, which is just over 30 by 30. So it's a pretty big painting. So I'm going to show you how to package it up and how to reduce costs so you can get the most profit from your sales. So before I begin packing up this painting, let's go over a few things that you'll need while you're packaging your large paintings. First, you're going to want some sort of razor blade or knife, box cutter, whatever, to either, whether it's cut paper or cut the box itself. You're going to want one of these handy. Obviously, packaging tape, a tape measure, or some sort of measuring device to measure afterwards so you can get the correct dimensions if you're going to print your labels. A Sharpie, or I picked this up on Amazon for like $6, fragile stickers, just to notify whoever's taking the painting that it is a fragile package. And also a digital scale so you can weigh your packages if you're going to print your labels. Now, obviously, you're going to need a box. You can either buy those boxes beforehand or get a collection like I've done over, whether it's Amazon boxes or any other sort of boxes that get delivered to you. If they're ideal, then I just cut them, flatten them, and save them to ship with. Now, keep in mind, this is just how I ship things. There's numerous ways to ship things, obviously. I use, instead of styrofoam or like styrofoam pellets or whatever, I use this contractor paper. Comes in a really big roll. This is probably like half gone already, but I get this at Lowe's for about $12. It's way cheaper than buying any of the shipping craft paper at even like Walmart or anything, because this thing is very large and it's just a way better bargain. It's heavy. You just crumple this up, and I use this instead of using the styrofoam and everything else. Plus, it's a lot easier to store. And I also use bubble wrap. Now, I used to get my bubble wrap on Amazon, but then I found an online store that just sells bubble wrap in all different sorts of sizes, different widths, different bubble sizes, different overall lengths. I got 4 of these. These are the small bubble size, and I think they're 100 feet or something, but I got 4 of these for just over $30. So it's a much less, like one of these big, huge rolls. I think they're only like 60 or 75 feet at a Walmart or any other, department store would run anywhere from 15 to $20. So if you want to check them out, I have no affiliation with them, but it's from bubbleboy.com, I believe. Or if you just search Bubble Boy packaging or something like that, I'm sure they'll come up. So the first step when you're shipping a painting is to prepare the painting with, this is a oil painting on canvas. So I have to be careful that the canvas doesn't get stretched out or any damage happens to the painting. So the first thing I'm going to do is prepare this to go into a shipping box, and that's by covering the oil painting and then wrapping it in some bubble wrap. So because this painting is an oil on canvas and there's no glass or plexiglass or acrylic or anything protecting it, I like to put paper over top of the painting itself just so it doesn't get damaged or for whatever reason the bubble wrap sticks to it or anything like that. So here's the painting all wrapped up in bubble wrap. What I usually do with larger paintings is make sure that the canvas is covered. I actually had a piece of this larger squared, they're like really full, pocketed bubble wrap for the center that I wrapped around. I don't always have that stuff because it is more expensive. You can get bubble wrap in the small. I usually get it in the small bubbles just because I ship a lot of other things that are easier to wrap with these smaller bubbles, and I ran out of the larger bubble ones. But using the larger bubble for paintings and stuff, it's kind of more ideal. Then I just took some and overlapped it on the top, and usually if I didn't have these larger bubbled wraps, I would do this to all 4 sides to ensure that the frame is protected, and then be sure that I protect the painting itself on the painting side of things. But this one actually, since it is canvas, I had it go all the way around. So it's all secured in this nicely bubbled package. And, you just make sure that it's taped down well and everything else. So the next step is to find a box that it will fit in. So behind me here, you can see all these different boxes that I have. And a lot of them, some of them I purchased. I get pretty good prices on boxes through Amazon, depending on, you just have to do a little searching to find the best per dollar box and make sure that they have good reviews and they're strong and everything. But a lot of the other boxes that I have, I'm reusing. So this saves on shipping costs, and especially if you're selling through Etsy or eBay, people don't really frown on that. If you had your own store with, the own online e-commerce store, you might want to get more branded boxes. For Etsy and eBay, reusing boxes is fine. I've never had an issue with that. But I wanted to do, because I didn't have a box that would actually fit this 30 by 30 painting. So I'm using a couple other boxes, kind of making a hybrid, to show you that if you don't have a box that exactly fits what you're trying to do, you can kind of create your own out of a couple different boxes. I had this box here that will fit it in length, but it's just not tall enough. So I took another box inside of here, and I'm just going to cap it with the third box that I took apart. Now, before I put the painting in the box, I'm going to use my contractor paper and cut off a big piece and bundle it up so it provides some protection from the bottom. Then I'll put the painting in, put some more of this contractor paper around the sides so it doesn't jostle around while it's being shipped. And then also make sure that there's some on each side so it provides a little more protection to where the bubble wrap is. Here's my bunched up contractor paper. Sorry this is so dark in here, but this is where I do all my shipping on the other side of my basement. But I'll just put this in the bottom of the box. So now that this is all packaged in here, I'm going to put some padding on the top and then create my lid with this other box that I saved. And there we have it. Here's the box that I created. It's got a nice sturdy lid. It's very reinforced. Actually makes it even safer for the painting with the doubled up cardboard. Might weigh a little bit more, but that's not really a big deal. Most of the shipping costs is based on size anyway compared to weight. So it's really not going to add much to the shipping cost itself. You can see the painting's not moving around at all, and it's ready to go. I actually sold this to my Cherish store, so they already sent me a shipping label, so I don't have to worry about measuring and weighing it. If I sold it on eBay or on Etsy, I would need to measure the box and weigh it and then print the label through those stores because they offer a discount to whether it's shipping through USPS, UPS, or FedEx. So I appreciate you guys watching. I hope that gave you a little bit of inside info on how I ship, larger pieces of art. Of course, you could go and buy a bunch of different boxes with different sizes and everything else. But I found though it's kind of hard to find boxes of this size unless you go to an actual FedEx store or UPS store. And then those boxes can be anywhere from $10 to over $20 just for the box itself. By reusing these boxes, that saved me $20 in profit. And then if you have them pack it for you, that could be another 20 to 30 bucks to have them actually pack it up. So if you can learn how to do it yourself and be a little thrifty with the materials, then you could save a lot more of your profit. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll be back soon with some cool auction finds. Thrift stores have been really dry for me lately. I haven't really found much. I did find a couple cool things though. So if you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell so you get those messages when I post a new video. I'll be back soon. And as always, good luck out there treasure hunting.